Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol USRM. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, it actually makes mapping out a very logical question quite straightforward. And that question revolves around the fact that today was a very nice bounce. To think at one point the price was all the way down there and then it ultimately closed all the way up there. Everybody would agree, good solid bounce. But that does lead into the question, but is there any sort of true power behind this bounce? Is there any sort of genuine strength? Or is this just some sort of knee-jerk reaction, dead cat bounce, or in other words, a fake bounce? I have no idea. But like I said, by using the chart, we can make answering that question very straightforward. And in my mind, it all revolves around a single point. And that level is right here at 0.105, so 10.5 cents. Why is 10.5 cents so important? Well, hopefully we can all agree on the logic that price movements with true power, bounces that are actually bounces, well, the price is going to keep on bouncing, right? The price is going to make progress forward. The price isn't going to go back to where it was. I'm assuming you're saying, hey, thanks, Captain Obvious. Of course, if a price movement is truly strong, it's not going to go back to where it was. So with that in mind, think about 10.5 cents right there. Any sort of closes below it, or worse yet, if the price separates to the downside, what is that doing to the price? That's putting the price back inside of this range where it was, during, where the price was really kind of falling apart. Again, going back, not a sign of strength. Whereas let's say the price pulls back here, bounces around on top of that range, and then heads back up. What would you have in this situation? Well, you'd have a set of lows right here. You'd have that low down there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, hey, now you have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's what truly strong moves do, right? That's what a bounce is going to do over time. It's going to keep on bouncing. It's going to make progress forward. And I'm just defining and quantifying quote-unquote progress as 10.5 cents. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, nothing new here. I should say, for those of you that have watched the past videos, if you haven't, I've been talking about 12 cents over and over and over again as far as resistance, and surprise, surprise, once again, still being a thorn in the side of the bulls. Now, don't get me wrong, not saying it's impossible to break through it, just saying that it's not really shocking to see that the price once again is struggling around that area. So 12 cents, definitely key level of resistance going into next week. All in all, though, no doubt about it, very nice bounce today. Now it's just a question of, can the bulls build upon this bounce next week? We shall see. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together this free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click that image right there and I will email you the guide. The guide is very short, it's to the point, and like I said, it is free. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.